Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Brotherhood Gaming HD here today. In today's video, I kind of want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and how it was one of the very first games to introduce manual healing. At the time when this was the main staple for the Call of Duty franchise way back in 2018, it really wasn't, I guess, very well received at the time because you actually had to be on point and par with the gun depending on what you were using. But I think what made it really tricky for players to actually get into Black Ops 4 was the manual healing in general, having to pretty much remember to stim up after every battle, or else you were going to be at a massive disadvantage within the next gunfight or next encounter, depending on where you were on the map or depending on what mode or game mode you were playing. And the reason why they ended up doing this whole entire manual healing system for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was because during the time they ended up releasing Blackout, which was behind a $60 paywall that was Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And the fact that the Blackout was locked behind this paywall, it really pushed players away to even try to give this game a fair chance or a fair shot. But if I remember right, I think it ended up releasing as a PlayStation Plus game during some time. I forget when though. But it might have maybe boosted the player count just a little bit, but not a whole lot. Because this game came all the way back in 2018, and let's be honest, some people really did not like this game, and I was one of those individuals who did not even like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because of the manual healing. But with after all the BS that we've had with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2019, the freaking debacle that was Vanguard, and the only decent game that came out so far was Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I've just decided to literally just, go back and play some of these slightly older Call of Duty games and just bringing them here to the channel and just sharing my thoughts. Because let's be honest here, this game, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good game at the time when it actually came out, but I never liked it. And there was a funny story too. At the time, there was, I think there was a map called Casino. It was during season 2, season 3, I forget which season it was. And there was a part of me that literally wanted to make a video about supply drops returning into Call of Duty Black Ops 4. But at the time, I really didn't have any proof or evidence to back up my claims. So that was a video that I never ended up making at the time. Because it was just gambling. I was pretty much, either going to make a video and, it was going to do well or it was going to do bad. But looking back at it now, and the fact that this game ended up coming out with supply drops with this map when it launched during I forget which season it was, I kind of missed out on an opportunity to make this video, or make that particular video in general, but that's okay. Because going back and playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it actually feels rewarding when you actually get a kill. But the only downside was when you actually played this game, everybody was pretty much doing a buddy system where everybody would just pile up, the enemy team would just group up in one little area. Because let's be honest, it's 150 HP, you have to manually heal, and the fact that you're having to go up with 2 to 3 people at a given time, it's you're either dealing with 300 HP or about 450, if I remember right. Yeah, 450 HP, just depending on how many people you ran into. It's if you can probably pick them off one by one, you were pretty well off. But if you had a group of them like that, you may probably not had a chance. But my aim was a little bit off right there, but that's okay. But let's be honest here. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it actually did a whole lot. It actually introduced the Battle Royale scene, like I said, that we know as Blackout, and the fact that they actually did revolve the manual healing around that time to the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer formula, it was actually a refresher and a good, like, how can I say this? It was a good introduction. It was not a good introduction. It was a good, what do you call it? Innovation. It was a good innovational choice that they decided to do for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. The fact that you had to remember to manually heal was very unique at the time. As like I said, nobody really liked it. And then what made the gameplay so different from one another were the guns. The guns had different attachments to them, or special modifications depending on which guns you had. And if I remember right, I think I used double caliber on this Rampart, which technically boosted the damage. I think caliber 1 did like damage to the head, and I think high caliber 2 did extra damage to the body, but I really don't remember. And then there was even the Maddox, which was an assault rifle in this game that had the Echo mod, I believe, from right. It was an Echo mod, which turned it, I think, into a full auto four burst weapon, if I remember right. And then there was the Cordite SMG, and oh boy, that one was very interesting at the time because of the fact that with its special mod, you could actually convert the freaking Cordite into an LMG in a way. But the only downside was it would overheat the gun over time, pretty much making it, having to burst fire it or having to shoot it for a short period of time so it could literally just, cool down. But after you ran out of that whole entire magazine, you were just technically screwed from the start, or screwed from that point. Unless you had Scavenger, but I don't remember ever using that mod for the Cordite SMG. But to be honest with y'all, what are your thoughts on the very first introduction of manual healing that was brought to Call of Duty Black Ops 4? Did you actually like it? Did you hate it? Did you think the change was completely unnecessary? Do you think it was like a good innovation for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 when it came out like this? And what are your thoughts? Just share down in the comments down below. And it has been your boy Brotherhood Gaming HD, everybody. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell notifications. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.